Sahara.
How we doing?
Hello.
Perfect.
Fine.
So you are ceremony masters tonight for this 22nd edition of DJ Awards. It must be something special for you.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you did it last year. I haven't presented the DJ Awards before, so I'm so excited. Like, it's such an honour to be like presenting this amazing awards ceremony that's so important and so prestigious, and I think it's going to be really fun. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's obviously quite happy that I did a good enough job last year to be asked about this year.
Exactly, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's really good. It's good to be up there on stage and, you know, giving out awards to my peers and a lot of people I've played with and worked alongside. So it's really, you know, really good. And I really particularly like the Ibiza DJ Award. Obviously, you know, we're all a small community on the island, you know, and we all know each other. So it's really good to be able to, like last year, having won it myself and being able to present that to fellow residents as well. You know, it's something really special. It's really good.
Great. So this year's theme is no more plastic. Could you say a few words about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's so important. It's about time we all banded together and start doing this sort of globally, and it's nice to see sort of plastic and sustainability being like a conversation that a lot of people, and especially in music, are having now. So hopefully sort of the rest of the world follows suit, and I think music is an amazing thing because it's a place where you can push forward movements and try and help change the world. So yeah, I think the awareness is really important, so I'm on board.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, you think how many like events and things, you know, not just saying electronic music, but you've got like rock concerts and pop concerts and like, think how many plastic cups and all this kind of thing are used, you know, and you have a big festival and it's just like a field of wash with, you know, it's not good, you know. And like I said previously in another interview, it's like I got a couple of kids, you know, and I want them to be able to grow up in a world where we don't have all these problems, climate change and all this kind of thing. You know, I want to leave the world in a suitable way for them to leave it for their kids.
Yeah, okay. So as you said, you are both DJs, so I'm gonna ask you as DJs regarding this theme and our own concept. We'd like to know what connection can you find between electronic music and nature?
Wow, it's a big question.
Well, I mean, depending on the kind of sounds that you play, you know, I do quite a lot of sunsets, you know, so obviously there you've got to have a lot of sounds, like particularly just recorded sea sounds, you know, if I'm going between a track and I'm trying to create a certain vibe, you know, just put the sound of seas or a bit of birds or something like that, just a bit different, you know, and it's good. And then obviously you've got like a you know, things like Afro House, you know, which is you've got the percussion and things like that, which are obviously very, you know, made out of natural instruments and things like that. You know, they're all made from like animal skins and things like that. So, you know, it's there's a large connection with how music has evolved. It's not just all about electronics and that kind of thing. You do have a lot of analog and normal sort of like proper instruments, you know, that have been created. So, you know, you've always got those sort of little influences in music in general.
And are you have you a specific nature who inspire you as DJ or producer?
What, from nature?
Yeah.
It's difficult to say. Mother Nature.
Yeah, I'd say like the beach. Like there's so many festivals or stages where you can play a beach set, and I love playing on the beach because the sun's out, you can play like in a disco groove, people can get really into it. I think playing outdoors
is great.
The best. I love playing on the beach, I love playing in the woods. Those are my two favourite places to play.
Outdoors is definitely, you hear the music differently as well from inside the club. Obviously you've got the reverb where it bounces around, you know, and like and you listen to it when you've got a great system out in the open air, you know, maybe not good for the neighbours, but you know, unlucky. But you know, the music, it just sounds so different, so clear, you know. It's a really nice, you know, good place to be outside and enjoying the nature, leaving it as it was or better than when you found it, you know, and enjoy listening to music in a great place.
Yeah, definitely. Ibiza, it's kind of special, and it's the perfect reunion of electronic music and nature. Do you have time to enjoy the island when you're here? And is there some places, natural places that you like particularly here on the island?
Well, I obviously haven't spent as much time here as you, but when I first came here 3 years ago, I did like a mini season here for about 5 weeks, and I just remember, it's kind of cliche, but going to Esvedra for the first time and seeing the sunset over this it is magical. Like
Yeah.
there's something about this island for sure. Like, there's a reason like so much is happening here. There's a reason that people come here and stay here, and I felt like I really got it when I saw Esvedra and the sunset. It was
Yeah,
beautiful.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I mean, in the summer, I just work non-stop. You know, there's being here all year round. We are, you know, people are, well, what do you do in the winter? It's like, well, you know, it's not like the summer, you know, but it's actually a lot of time for where we can actually go out and enjoy nature and go for walks and hikes and go around, you know, places like Esportichol in the north. I really do enjoy the north of the island because generally there's no beach clubs or anything like that there. You know, so if I want a day off, you know, in the summer, it's like, right, I'm going straight up north because it feels like I'm on a different island.
Yeah.
You know, down south, you've just got loads of beach bars and things like that,
Yeah.
no matter where you go. In the north, you just don't get that.
Yeah.
So it's just really nice to enjoy it, just to listen to the sound of the sea, no music, sound of Mother Nature, the birds and that. There's some beautiful places, you know, there's like a like 500-year-old bridge, you know, it's a bit of a hike, so wear comfortable shoes. But right up in the north of the island, you know, there's some really great places to go. You know, if you have the time to explore and enjoy another part of the island apart from just being in beach bars and dancing, which is
Yeah.
good. But
Yeah,
you know,
there's
you've got
so
to
much
enjoy.
more.
There's so much more to the island than what people realise. You know, they think, right, we're just going to go here and go on the sesh. It's like, wait,
That's
come
why
on.
it's such an amazing place because it's the two different sides.
Yeah, you can get what you want here on the island.
Yeah,
If you want
yeah.
yoga and you want
Exactly,
chill and
exactly.
zen, you can get that. If you want party, you can get that. If you just want to relax, you know, and it's multifaceted here. You know, it's a really good place to be, and you can find everything that you want. You know, sometimes you might have to look a little harder than you used to, but you know, you can still find all the things that you know that suit everybody. You know.
Yeah, that's so nice. Yeah. Our own concept, Into the Wild, consists in producing videos of techno sets into nature without an audience. So if you had to do such a set, just you in nature alone, what place would you choose to do that? Anywhere in the world.
Wow. Well, I'm originally from the Channel Islands, so there's a bunch of islands that are British but they're near France in the
Okay.
Channel. Tiny island called Alderney, there's about 2,000 people. And I think it's such a picturesque, beautiful place, and we've got these dramatic like cliff faces, and
Okay.
so I think maybe like something against the backdrop of this massive cliff face, like wind blowing, really exposed to the elements. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. What about you?
That's a tricky one.
Good question.
You know, there's so many good places around the world that you could really choose. You know, I mean, somewhere like the Maldives or something like that would be cool. You know, obviously there's, you know, they get worried about the sand and things like that with the protection of the wildlife and things like that. You know, which I think is important. But I think it's a picturesque thing. I mean, I actually do a festival in Switzerland in the mountains there. And it's actually beautiful up there, you know, and just the mountainside, there's no snow because it's in the summer, and you know, just all the big tall trees and the birds and the flowers and everything. It's also green because of all the water and the snow and everything. It's just really beautiful, nice sort of, almost like a fabric softener sort of advert kind of view, you know, with a nice mountain air smell, you know, something like that. I think is ideal.
Yeah, okay. Okay, one last question. We know it's not always easy to behave 100% ecologically every day, but is there one small thing that you like to do once in a while or on a daily basis that make you feel like you participate to the ecological movement?
I mean, I've got a water bottle. It's like a metal water bottle. It's great because you can put hot water in and it's hot, or you can put cold water and it stays cold. So I've been using that for about a year, which is like, I've definitely not like, I don't really buy plastic bottles anymore.
Okay.
And then really recently, I haven't really been eating like beef or meat, basically. It's like, I'm not labelling myself, but I think that I watched Cowspiracy for the first time and it actually made me go off meat because I'm actually really aware of the environmental impacts of the beef industry. So I'm trying to cut down just to help, I think, just to be more conscious of sustainable eating. So yeah, that and the water bottle really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably agree with that one, and yeah, definitely try and eat a lot less meat, and I have actually done that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also just trying to teach my kids as well. because I think teaching is also really, really important. Teaching the next generation, say, look, this is why we're doing it like this, and like this is how we did it before. Okay, you got used to that. Now we're going to do it like this, and this is the reason.
Yeah.
You know, this is for your future as well, and just try and pass on the knowledge that we've gained, and try and teach the future generation on how we can all grow and be better in the future. And I think teaching is something that's really important for everybody, rather than just saying, you know, I'm just going to stop eating meat or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's also
It's
education
important,
and teaching the younger group how they can help as well.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Well,
brilliant.
thank you very much. It was a real pleasure to have you.
Thank you very much for having us in here.
Yes.
We'll see you tonight at the ceremony.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Wish you the best for tonight.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
We'll be here.
Thank you.
Perfect. We'll see you guys in there.
Yeah, of course.
One love.